Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for May 2nd. May 2nd is the 122nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 123rd in leap years, with 243 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is incongruous. Incongruous is an adjective that means not harmonious, incompatible, not conforming, disagreeing, inconsistent within itself, lacking propriety, unsuitable. Something that doesn't quite seem right might be considered incongruous. Some example sentences might be, the permit application for the fast food restaurant was denied as such a business would be incongruous with the historic nature of the village. Or, we ran into him at the bookstore on Saturday wearing a short-sleeve button-down shirt with very short running shorts, knee-high athletic socks, and grimy running shoes. A mismatched look that was completely incongruous with the dapper, well-put-together suits he typically wore in the office during the week. This word comes to us from late Latin, first known use in the year 1582, incongruous. And with that, just a couple weeks or so ago, it was the birthday of the amazing Italian painter, sculptor, architect, and inventive genius, Leonardo da Vinci. I guess we all have to go sooner or later, and it was on May 2nd, 1519, that Leonardo da Vinci passed from this mortal realm, most likely from a stroke. He was 67. The General Motors Corporation added Chevrolet to their lineup when they acquired the Chevrolet Motor Company on May 2nd, 1918. This is the birthday of American singer-songwriter Lesley Gore, born May 2nd, 1946. She was just 16 when she recorded the pop hit It's My Party in 1963. That was a story song about a girl who was having a birthday party and her boyfriend takes up with another girl, Judy, in the most in-your-face way. Yikes. That song reached number 1 and she followed it up with other hits like Judy's Turn to Cry. Guess what happened in that song? Ms. Gore also did She's a Fool, You Don't Own Me, and a few more. Lesley Gore lived to the age of 68. It was on May 2nd in the year 2000 that President Bill Clinton announced that accurate GPS access would no longer be restricted to the United States military. That GPS is a pretty handy feature, isn't it? Now, before we move on to today's song, if you're watching or listening and you think, hey, what about Chernobyl? Or, hey, what about Lou Graham? Or some other thing you were hoping I'd mention, I might have mentioned it in a previous episode, and I will include a link or two in case you'd like to check those out. And in honor of the late Lesley Gore's birthday, today's song is It's My Party. We've alluded to it back there at her birthday mention. It's a story about a girl whose birthday it is, and her boyfriend takes up with a girl named Judy in the most in-your-face way. Lesley Gore was just 16 when this song came out, and it hit number 1 in the summer of 1963. For all my fellow gossip mongers, the Judy in this story gets her comeuppance in the follow-up song, Judy's Turn to Cry, a couple weeks after this one hit number 1 in June of 1963. It's My Party by Lesley Gore. Link in the description. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.